In a time when Dr. King's words are so needed to undo the racial divisions sown by Democrats, the King family will not allow his speeches to be used without consent, in essence, allowing the Democrats to undo all of Dr. King's good work. So I will have to try to do Dr. King justice. A dream of defeating Democrat bigotry. That should be the goal of all the GOP candidates in Iowa, and it's our focus in today's preamble. The most famous and poignant quote from Dr. King's I Have a Dream speech is as follows. I have a dream that my 4 little children will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. I have a dream today. That dream has been made a nightmare by the Democrat socialists who run Washington, run the majority of the biased press, and run our so-called learning institutions. The DIE agenda, or Diversity, Inclusion, Equity agenda, rejects Dr. King's efforts to create a colorblind society. In fact, the DIE agenda is hyper-focused on race, nothing but race. Race is all that matters to them. And they have a purpose for abusing race. Ironically, the same people who brought you racism against blacks in the Jim Crow South, the Democrats, are the sponsors of the new government-sanctioned racism, this time against whites.
Currently have the head of the Joint Chiefs, who in what I thought was an inflammatory statement, said he wanted to reduce the number of white officers in the military down to 42%. I think currently it's high 60s or something. So in other words, he wants to overtly have racial background used to decide who gets promoted in the military. First of all, that's opposed to merit. I'll tell you, if our military is ever not number one, we have big problems in the country.
You heard that right. Joe Biden's DIE-infested government isn't promoting the best. They're implementing a racist agenda of choosing people based on the color of their skin. This racist dynamic is being pushed also in the nation's gov-ed schools, where Dr. King's words are being drowned out by left-wing division. But it's not just in government. The CEO of United Airlines, following other airline CEOs' examples, faced intense social media backlash after a resurfaced video showed him boasting about the company's diversity initiatives, which require higher numbers of women and minority workers. In the view of these woke companies, the American public has just grown tired of arriving at their destinations on time and safely. These CEOs are prioritizing the DIE agenda over the most flight hours, excellence, and merit. Exactly the opposite of Dr. King's message when he said, quote, I still have a dream. It is a dream deeply rooted in the American dream. I have a dream that one day this nation will rise up and live out the true meaning of its creed. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal. Actor Morgan Freeman echoed this idea that black, white, brown, Asian, and everyone in between were all Americans, and that the left's desire to divide us with concepts like the upcoming Black History Month are unacceptable.
Black History Month you find
ridiculous.
Why?
You're going to relegate my history to a month?
Oh, come on.
What do you do with yours? Which month is White History Month? No, well, come on, tell me.
Well, I'm Jewish.
Okay, which month is Jewish History Month?
There isn't one.
Oh, why not?
Yeah.
Do you want one?
No.
I don't either. I don't want a Black History Month. Black history is American history.
That is right, 100%. Our black brothers and sisters are not separate from us, as the Marxists would have you believe. Our Latino brothers and sisters are not separate. Our white brothers and sisters, our Asian brothers and sisters, we are all Americans, despite the left wing's best effort to divide us. We are free Americans, united to stay free in fulfillment of Dr. King's vision when he said, quote, when we let it ring from every village and every hamlet, from every state and every city, we will be able to speed up that day when all of God's children, black men and white men, Jews and Gentiles, Protestants and Catholics, will be able to join hands and sing the words of the old Negro spiritual, free at last, thank God Almighty. We are free at last. And that freedom is what our Democrat enemies seek to take from us and replace it with slavery and communism.